Well, hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. Where are we? Well, that was the Paphos supermarket. Doesn't mean a lot to most people, but if you like paella, and in particular you like Coral Bay, you understand exactly where we are. If your name is Lady Ali and there's a man in your life called Sir Neil, there's a couple of dads, Sir Brian and of course Lord Mike, shall we take a right? Let's ask David Potter. He's nudging Angela. Shall they take a right? James Henry, take a right, take a right. Lady Heather, and of course Sir Steve, shall we take a right? Yeah, we'll take a right. We're going to go down the Coral Bay Strip, especially for you guys and everyone else who wants to see it. If you want some money, well, there's the Paphos Cyprus. If you haven't got any, don't worry. Put a balaclava on and pop in, and you never know, they might chuck you 10,000 or so. If you want to do a bit of vaping, well, there's a vape shop waiting for you. What's next door to it? Oh, a tattoo parlour. There you go. If you want a tattoo, that could be that special place for you. Coral Grill and More, that's a new one on the block. What else have we got? We've got Chris Andrew. It's a safari tour. I'm getting confused with my English here. That's the Kikos Bar. There's the Sereni restaurant, there's the Andrea restaurant, and there's our favourite, Othello's. But of course, they're closed for the winter. And a lot of them have closed down now because, believe it or not, we are in the middle of November. Yes, you heard me correctly. If you don't come back that often, today is the 15th of November, especially for Lord Nigel of the Big Guns. He says, come on, date them, date them. Well, there you go. Lady, so sweet Caroline and Lord Nigel of the Big Guns have returned to the UK. We're missing them like crazy, and we're hoping they're going to come back again very, very soon indeed. Shall we go and have a look at the beach? Do you fancy it? Yes? Okay. We're dropping down towards the Coral Bay Beach, but if we go down the Coral Bay Beach, we're going to destroy our suspension. So stick with us, and we're going to go to the best beach in the whole of Paphos. Could be the best beach in the world, but don't tell everybody. It's called the Coralia Bay Beach. And in my opinion, and in many other people's opinion, Mr. M in downtown London with his beauty Andrea, yep, he said don't give the secret away, because they had a great day on the Coralia Beach when they were in Paphos in the summer. So let's go and have a look at it, and let's go and have a look out across the blue Mediterranean Sea and see just how spectacular it really is. Coral Bay Beach is on the left hand side. If you want to go and do a bit of off-roading, you can go down there, but we're going to go that little bit further to the Coralia Bay Beach. I think that the sand is that little bit more browny gold. The latitude gives it that slightly better views, and if you sit there and watch as the sun goes down, oh my goodness, you are in for a treat. And I mean a treat indeed. You really are. Let's take a left and let's go down towards the Coral Bay Beach Resort, or hotel and resort, whatever it might be called, I don't know, but it's a very nice hotel indeed. Quite a few people have stayed there. There's a guy from downtown South Wales, Mr. Dave, yes, and of course he brought his beauty, Miss Rachel, and they brought one of those wind chimes off Mr. Chris, and they say that it's absolutely spectacular. Although the winds in downtown South Wales at the moment may have blown it back to Paphos, which would be good, because then we could sell it all over again. There it is on the left hand side, Coral Beach Hotel and Resort. And I promise you, when you walk into that reception, oh my goodness, you get a view straight over the harbour and straight out into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Anyway, without any further ado, let's take a left and let's go onto the car park area for the Coralia Beach. Come on, let's go and have a look. What side of the road you want, my dear, on that bicycle? You should be more careful, you know. If you're on a bike, you should never drive towards a big car, especially when you're on the wrong side of the road, because the odds are you may lose. There we go. I'd get arrested and all those kind of things. And then Captain Stavros could beat 7 bells out of me. He hasn't done that for a while, but he says he's looking forward to doing it all over again. Look at that. Do you like it? I bet you do. Oh my goodness. That's a view to die for, and it is, especially for you in those colder climates. Perhaps if your name's Lady Anna, my superstar, feast your eyes and digest. If you're a couple of boys in downtown Cardiff, Lord Jeremy, Lord Simon, look at that. There's a gentleman out there swimming his heart out because he knows, yes, he's in downtown Coralia Bay Beach. He's having a great day indeed. Look as the sun is glistening upon the blueness. Look at the blue sky. There's a few things for sure in downtown Paphos. The sky, it's always blue. The sea, yep, it's always blue. Mr. Paul, guess what? He's dressed head to toe in blue. So want to get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, we are waiting especially for you. Sometimes you take it for granted. I like to come down and look out across the blue Mediterranean Sea every single day, whether it's chopsy mopsy or whether it's nice and calm, because we take it for granted that we do live in paradise, and I'm lucky enough to be able to make a living in Paphos, so therefore we're able to say. I understand that most people make their living in another country and they save all year to come for a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, perhaps longer at this time of year, perhaps if you're retired. But we understand that many people, their livelihoods are in their country of origin, and of course their family are in their country of origin. Luckily for myself and Misochin Krasiva Booth, that is Marika, we are blessed that we live on the island of love, which of course is Cyprus, and we live in what we believe is the best part of it, which is Paphos. And Paphos is a great place to come if you want to come for a week, 10 days, a fortnight, or perhaps even the rest of your life. There's some guys just come to Payer quite recently, all the way from Edinburgh in Scotland. Robert, Carol, a very good morning to you, and of course you understand that you've made a great choice indeed. Okay, come on, let's get back to the Coral Bay Strip, because there's a girl called Lady Ali and she loves the Coral Bay Strip. So let's get back to it and let's see if there's any more action going on. Let's go and have a look. That's the Coral Bay apartments over there, hotel apartments. I'm not going to say it's the best place in the world, but it does serve its purpose. The bedrooms are clean, and of course you've got a great view and a great pool area and a great beach area. Coral Bay, if you're on foot, is probably 10 minutes, should we say 10-15 minutes, and of course then you'll be on the strip, and there's plenty of restaurants, plenty of gift shops, plenty of everything, to be honest, for you to have a truly great holiday. There's the bus stop just over there, but the main drop-off point, if you're coming from Paphos, the bus number is 615, and it comes straight from Paphos. It stops along the way, obviously, but its final destination, if you remember those films, perhaps don't, its final destination is the Coralia Bay Beach. So you can get off the bus, go on the beach. When you're finished on the beach, guess what? When you come back up to that car park, there'll be a bus waiting just for you. €1.50 each is all it is, so it's pretty cheap. So if you're in Paphos, why not spend the day in Coral Bay, and in particular on the Coralia Bay Beach or the Coral Bay Beach, whichever you choose. They're both good beaches, and you're both guaranteed to give you a great suntan and great memories indeed. As you can see, there's people walking around in shorts and t-shirts because, well, the weather, it's absolutely spectacular, and it really is indeed. Let's take a right and let's head up towards the Coral Bay Strip and see what's going on. You never know, it might be busy. I don't think so, because as I say, we're in the middle of November, but there's still quite a few tourists around, and of course there's a lot of expats around the Payer area, so they tend to converge around the Coral Bay Strip around lunchtime and evening time, because a lot of the restaurants do stay open all year round, because there is a massive, and I mean massive, expat population. The area of, well, what should we call it? Payer. Payer is Coral Bay. It is Payer. Of course, it is Sea Caves, and it is St. George. And believe it or not, the population is around about 80,000 people, and of those, more than half, more than 4,000 are foreign expats. Most of them are of British origins, shall we say, but there's a good mix of Scandinavians, there's Russians, there's Ukrainians, there's French, there's German, all sorts are mixing in this hot pot, and all of them get on really well, and you get to meet some great friends that that's for sure, and get to hear their life stories, which it's all about, isn't it? Here we go, Coral Bay Strip is coming up. There's one of those Peugeot 3008s there, isn't it? Before I insult anyone, if you've got one, click off now. I bought one of those. Thought I bought it cheap for €4,000. It was probably worth about 7 anyway. Engine blew up. New engine. Now it owes me about €5,500. Not going to be much profit in that, is there? Never mind. We'll use it as a beach car or something like that. Or perhaps set fire to it. I'll check on the insurance. I'm sure it's insured. Fully comprehensive. So yeah, we'll set it on fire and see if we can make a couple of bob or two. Zebra crossing, shall we stop? Yeah, we better have. You never know. They could be family members, couldn't they? And he did thank the car that stopped, the one that's looking down at his mobile phone. So he's lucky that he stopped. Coral Bay Strip, here it is. What's that one there? That's Kiko's Cocktail Disco Bar. Andrea Steakhouse, that's a good restaurant, by the way. Kikos Bar, very, very popular indeed. Massive souvenir shop there. You've got Dirty Martini, if you want a bit of dirt in your martini, that could be the place for you to go. They also do other cocktails as well, obviously, and obviously they'll chuck anything you want in there, no problem. Hashish, cocaine, whatever it is you want, I'm sure that's the place to go. Coral Bay Health Clinic, you can pop in there just after to get some paracetamol for that hangover or whatever it might be you've got. What's here? Rio Grande, and there's Dame Anne's favourite restaurant, Les Amis, just friends. When she comes back, oh yeah, we might take her there as a special treat. You never know. She's coming back soon. It's only 182 days to go, Dame Anne, and you will be back dancing the Chuchuchka on the Cape of Paphos Promenade and Harbour area after you've rested your little head in the Alexander the Great Hotel, and it's waiting especially for you. Right, let's head back towards Paphos and see what's going on, shall we? It's quite busy. This road's very, very busy indeed, by the way. There's an awful lot of expats, as I've said. There's people rushing around everywhere, and there's a lot of building going on, so there's a lot of workmen around, isn't there? I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, you know what you do. Hit the like, click the subscribe, and don't forget to come back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. And while you're at it, don't forget to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Totally safe, totally secure. If you want to gift us that magic virtual coffee or two, that's what you do. Google the magic words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page. You can read out a little bit about us. And of course you can read all the comments and all the replies and understand that there's one or two people who love us a little bit, but not as much as we love you. You can also choose to become one of our superstar members at only €10 a month, and we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. This is the stretch between Coral Bay and the CU Beach Bar. If your name is Sir Daniel and there's a sweetness in your life who's always right, Lady Sherry Wright, a very, very good morning to you. Thanks for watching, and of course I'll see you again very, very soon indeed, somewhere in and around the Paphos district. Thanks for watching.